Let me present you Abeke, the new character, and play some matches in the Tour 6 with her in Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 265 and to turn on the bell if you like this video. So, Abeke is the newest member of the Tennis Clash team. According to the official presentation of TC, Abeke is known for her fierce counterpunch and quick feet. She gets a thrill making her opponents chase after her on the court. She's left-handed, the first defensive baseliner to be left-handed in Tennis Clash, and indeed, Florence and Kaito are both right-handed. She plays with all her swiftness and endurance on the court. So you see here how Abeke looks like in her default outfit. So Abeke cards can be found in the bags of Tour 6 and above. That means that you can't get this character card from the Tour 1 to Tour 5 prize bags. Abeke is a 25 years old mother from Nigeria. Her name means I bring joy in her native Yoruba language. And that's why you have a Yoruba string that has been released at the same time that this new character card was announced. Abeke is generous but not gullible and is wise beyond her years. She also loves to add colorful and bold colors and designs to her outfits. I'm going to play some matches in the Tour 6 with Abeke using this volley lineup. I have only Abeke at level 3 because I haven't bought any offer. So that means volley is almost the only style for me to have a higher chance to get some wins. You see here the max stats for Abeke when she reaches the level 15. As you can see, and we are going to compare soon with Kaito, she's having higher stats than a level 15 Kaito. We're going to see a comparison now. So at her max upgrade, which is level 15 at the time I make this video or presentation, Abeke has high agility, 32 max, which is better than Kaito's max agility, which is 30. But the same stamina, 24 max, same stat than Kaito. That will make her drain stamina faster than Kaito if you play with level 15 Abeke compared to level 15 Kaito, because with a higher agility, you know that with the same stamina stat, a character having higher agility will always drain stamina faster. That's what happens to Kaito having 88 or 89 agility versus Kaito having 84 or 85 agility, for instance, having the same stamina stat. So Abeke's backhand is stronger at highest level than Kaito's. As you can easily see here, that will make her level 15 backhand pretty frightening. But well, by the time I make this video, it's going to take a lot of time for players to get a level 15 backhand. So why I'm going to play with Abeke in the Tour 6? Very simply because there is a challenge in Tennis Clash at the time they released this character. We gotta get some wins from Tour 6 and above with Abeke to get some bonus, which are Abeke character cards and Yoruba strings. So in the first match, I face another Abeke using a high serve big forehand style. Fortunately, he doesn't use a special string. As for me, I was taking the unicorn to maximize my chance of getting the win quickly and to finish this daily challenge with Abeke earlier. So Abeke's mother is a physical education teacher. Her mother noticed Abeke's interest in tennis and became her personal coach. That's funny to see Abeke hit the forehand shots like Victoria. Abeke has a look similar to Serena Williams in my point of view. She is relatively bulky, a kind of feminine look, I would say. a force of nature, and that's a bit weird that she doesn't have more endurance than Kaito at level 15, I would say. Personally, I would have added more stamina to a level. Abeke, you are seeing now the win celebration of Abeke. That is the second match in the Tour 6. I'm facing a strong serve, two strong hands, Abeke as well. That was the time a lot of players were going to Tour 6 to do this Abeke Day 2 challenge. The first day challenge was to upgrade Abeke twice to get 5 Abeke cards. For this Day 2 challenge, it was to win 5 times in the Tour 6 with Abeke, Tour 6 or above. But of course, nobody were going to the Tour 8 or 9 to play with her, because with a low level Abeke, that would be mission impossible to get a win in Tour 8 to 9, especially when you have relatively high trophies. Then you will face other high trophies, and unless they play with Abeke as well, that will be very tricky to play versus level 11 Leo, having even the free-to-play server lineup. For instance, as you can see, shots of Abeke can be pretty sharp, and indeed, when you control her, you can feel that she's very swift. I think that the level 15 Abeke can be very comfortable to play with. In terms of positioning, she's very, very fast on the court. She's not like Luke the tank for sure. When Luke is pretty slow to move on the court, this Abeke is really, really swift. And because this match is a bit boring, where we see only winners after winners between two low-level Abeke, we're going to talk a bit about Yoruba people. So for your information, the Yoruba people are a West African ethnic group that mainly inhabits parts of Nigeria, Benin, and Togo that constitute Yoruba land. The Yorubas constitute more than 47 million people in Africa, and the vast majority of the Yoruba population is today within the country of Nigeria, where they make up 15.5% of the country's population, making them one of the largest ethnic groups in Africa. Most Yoruba people speak the Yoruba language, which is the Niger-Congo language with the largest number of native speakers. And that's why we have the name of Yoruba string, by the way. That comes from the Yoruba people's name. Fortunately, my opponent was using the Punisher God, so his Abeke was losing stamina faster than if he was using the Master Monty. Otherwise, we will see at least 4 or 5 more minutes of match, I guess. With much fewer stamina, it was going to be much harder, of course, for Loanis. He was still hitting very nicely, tough, very precise shots. But finally, with our stamina, his Abeke could not move, and for the end, any decent serve was an ace almost. Finally, you are going to see now the lineup that I was using for the matches. The other matches I play were using the same server lineup, but were not so interesting to watch. So I just feature two of the least boring matches, I would say. You see at the level 11, which is the level capping for Twist 6. I'm going to play one Bullseye challenge as well with Abeke, just in case you wonder how she will look in a Bullseye challenge. So if you are used to play with left-handed characters in the Bullseye challenge, it can be fun to play with Abeke instead of Victoria or Leo. Nothing changes compared to Victoria or Leo, of course. It's still the same character animation, stats, or character choice doesn't have any influence on the outcome of this daily challenge. Of this mini game, which is the Bullseye challenge. This is too bad I couldn't test a high level Abeke, but I would say that I feel that she's very swift on the court, and I bet that on a level 14 or 15 she would be a beast for use in the Tour 9. Except for the ballistic, that was a very good 320 points prize bag in this Bullseye challenge. Well, I hope you enjoy this short presentation of Abeke, the new character card in Tennis Clash, as well as seeing her evolve on the Tour 6 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 265 and to turn on the bell to stay tuned for new videos of Tennis Clash. Thank you a lot for your support, and see you soon on Gameplay 265, or Digba, which means Papai in Yoruba.